We got a Festool 2700 track saw here. Track saw, I should say. This is Darren with Confident Home Solutions, licensed general contractor, builder remodeler in North Carolina. The only problem that we've had with this track is the splinter guard, and we're going to see how well a Makita will work with this track. In this video, we're going to install it and give you the actual measurement differences. So, all right. So you bought the best. So you thought. You bought the Festool, whatever this is. It's FS 2700/2 track, I should say. And it's letting you down. Let me show you. Let me show you how ours is letting us down. Alright. This splinter guard. Yeah. Not only that, it walks sideways. You can see right there where that has moved sideways. So when it heats up, now of course it's cold out right now. I needed to change this a month or two prior. It just each time I was just too busy, and it takes a good while to change one of these splinter guard. A lot of acetone, a lot of razor, because you don't want to mess it up. So either way, I went to order a splinter guard, and I found out that a lot of other people had the same issues. So I chose to go with the Makita. I'm not saying it's the right choice, but I'm going to give you the specs on it, the thickness, the widths, because from what I understand, it's a little bit different width. And so that way you make your own decision. Now, of course, I run that splinter guard on other. It is half the cost. $22, almost half. The Festool's $42, $43, but that doesn't matter to me. You know, shoot, I'll just pay $100 for a splinter guard if the thing stays on. This is one tool. We need it to be perfect when we use it, so that defeats the whole purpose of a track saw if that splinter guard is not working right. All right, so let's get to changing it, measuring it, and then changing it. All right, so got my dial caliper out here, and we are going to try to measure this thing. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, but let's try it. What, 82 thousandths? Now this right here has almost a shelf, and then wherever the adhesive goes measures a little bit thinner, but I think that shelf right there is the important measurement, and that measures 82 thousandths. Now mind you, this thing's already been cut, but we're going to take a measurement right here of the width, and we got 600, come on, I'm reading it on an angle, 663 thousandths. So you see 5/8, which is 500 or 625. So either way, a little over that. Well, let's go there, 665 thousandths. Yeah, let's grab this Makita out of here. I wanted to cover the measurement right off for people that, because that way they knew if they wanted to waste their time with this or not. Okay, width. Okay, width is 760 thousandths, roughly 759 thousandths. So it's almost 100 thousandths wider. Now, some of the comments that I had read made the statement that this was narrower, that the Makita was narrower. So we're good to go right off. I will say one thing, it may be thicker. Oh, I don't know. Shoot. We are at 76 thousandths. And what was this? 81. So this is a hair thinner this way. So let me see. With that how far that is away from there. I mean, if one of these strips was right here, that that probably would bother me. We're 0.006 difference. I don't think that's going to matter to me. So from everything I'm seeing right here, this should be a win as far as putting this on here. Now, let me show you the part number I bought right off. Uh, 194419-4. And I forget how many feet this is. It's the long one. I have bought many rolls of this. I typically buy the long one and split it up for my what is it, a 50-some inch rail. That splinter guard gets damaged quite a bit on that. This one here, now I've already put one Festool back on it, but I won't do it again. It's pretty weird, their adhesive that they got on here. It's like some type of fabric, but like I said, it walks back and forth. It's you know, in their defense, well, I guess we'll find out here. Well, I did just see this bevel right here, and I'm not quite sure how high it is. See if the camera picks it up. We will see how thick that is. I'm gonna get that cleaned off and put the Makita up against there, because the Makita is gonna have to stick up high from there. So hopefully that 0.006, hopefully that 5 to 6 thousandths that we're missing from the Makita is not going to affect it. Now I did want to check one thing. No, never mind. I already figured it out. So let's get changing this thing. All right, well, rip it off. You see that right there? That may be worth owning the Festool right there. Just that alone, because shoot, I may have talked myself out of putting this on. I can't remember. It just seems like I had a little bit of issue with it. I don't know. We'll try this. I mean, that's coming off clean. I mean, I'm not going to have like any cleanup on that. I've already replaced this, but I guess I didn't remember it coming off that good. This is starting to peel right here. Let me go get a heat gun and try to warm that up some. Other than that, this all pulled off good. Some people will say, well, you know, that's... This is what I'll say, is it seems like the last time I cleaned up a track, I had many hours into getting the track actually cleaned to put the new splinter guard on. So it's kind of talking me back into putting the Festool on. However, I don't know what to do now. Okay, so you see where I got 1 7/8. I'm going to take, let me see, that's the splinter guard left. I'm gonna, that slash right there, I'm gonna show you. You can actually read the 8 underneath there. And I'm going to show you the Makita. So there, I will say there's an advantage right here. I mean, that like disappears. So I guess from that perspective, it's a win for the Festool right there. Except the thing doesn't stay on. I'm gonna warm this strip up before putting it on. One thing is it'll help it lay flat, and plus it'll warm the adhesive up on the back side. Alright, so we've let this flatten out here, acclimate, what have you, for a little while, and wipe down through there one more time. Ouch. Alright, so he's going to heat it up and we're going to push it down. The whole goal is to heat that adhesive up and get it to get sticky and lock into this aluminum. We don't want to make it too warm, but we weren't told, this wasn't mentioned to do this, but we just think it's a good idea. Yeah, so this is stuck out a heavy 1/8 of an inch, probably more than that. Plenty of material to cut off, and yeah. So, do I wish we could have left it Festool? Yeah. We'll see. We'll do an update video if this gives us any issues. I do, from the test I did right there, I prefer the Festool because you can see the white or the semi-transparent Splinter guard up against a pencil better than you can this black Makita Splinter guard. But you got to have the thing staying on, so it don't matter how well you can see a pencil if it's coming off. Probably if you're in a controlled environment, shop or whatever, to where the rail isn't moving around, it's probably not going to be as affected as much. But we'll let you know. See yous.